Season 8 of Disney Speedstorm is finally here, and as you can see by my screen, so much is new. We have a new rank system, a new team mode, new stuff on the world map. The UI is all different, everything looks all out of whack, and there is so much exciting new content. But let's hop into a race with some of the new emotions from Inside Out before we get into any of that. Alright, here we are in Riley's Mind. As you can see, brand new track in the game. It looks amazing. The music on this track is so nice. It's such pretty music, and I'm playing as Joy. As you can see, when I start the race, if you now get in the light green area, you get immunity for a couple seconds. This is going to be a huge change, and it's going to be really, really nice to make starting skills less annoying, because I'm sure we've all had those moments where you get stunned like immediately because someone starts with fire or something like that, and now that really isn't going to be as prevalent anymore. So super nice change right there. Joy's normal activation, she makes this little speed aura around her that gives her like a boost forward, and anytime she hits somebody or anytime someone gets in her aura, that boost happens again. Kind of like Angel's charged ability, if you guys have experience with that one. Not the strongest ability in solos, but however, I think it has a ton of application in the new potential team mode. Not potential team mode, the new team mode. It's good in the team mode because it only helps your teammates, and it's great for that. So that is definitely what Joy's skill is designed for. So if you're pushing Joy to higher ranks, you might want to try her out in the new team mode, because in my opinion, her normal activation is just built for that. And her charged activation is really cool too. If I can get her unique ability again, I will happily show that off. This track, look at it. Like, it's stunning. I love this track. I love the music, the remix that they chose. I think it's great. So for Joy's charged activation, she has this little tank on her back, and then she spawns all the memory orbs on the ground in front of her. And for every single one that you pick up while her skill is active, you get a little boost forward. So in a way, it's kind of like both of Ariel's abilities in one. You know, like Ariel goes around, she collects her relic with her normal activation, and then she uses her charged activation to boost forward based on how many relics she's collected. Joy just uses her charged activation, she spawns the memory orbs, she picks them up, and when the timer's up, she boosts forward based on how many memory orbs she has. I don't think it's going to be nearly as strong as Ariel's, because one, the dashes forward aren't quite as extreme, though they might be at power 4. Granted, I am playing at Joy at power 1. And two, one of the strongest parts of Ariel's ability is the fact that you can stack the relics and then just enjoy their top speed boost for pretty much the entire race. And it also is kind of tricky to get these memory orbs as Joy. Like, look at them. They're rolling all over the place. Like, you really gotta anticipate where they're going in order to get them all. Like, getting more than 2 is tricky. Sometimes you get lucky, though, and it spawns on a nice pathway, and then you just claim them all, and it's delightful. But there you can see Joy from Inside Out on Riley's Mind. So nice. She's incredible. This new track is incredible. This new season so far is incredible. There's more stuff to show. Like, for example, let's take a look at the new player rank system in ranked multiplayer. This system is so nice. This is pretty much replacing collection levels in the game, and it's going to be sort of the progression system of the game, because ranked is no longer ranked. Ranked is now the default mode of the game. Sorry about that. When you press play on the main menu, ranked is now the default mode. You get to choose between solo and team, and it takes you into ranked no matter what. And when you progress through ranked, when you get new ranks for different characters, you unlock all of these things. So you start off at level 1, you get to pick a new racer, which is super nice. Don't mean to pull up that leaderboard. You unlock the season tour, you unlock the world map, you unlock missions, you unlock upgrade coins, you unlock the friend system, you unlock team mode, you unlock special events, daily specials, currency capsules. You get Mike Wazowski on tier 6. Friendly events. You get to pick a new racer on tier 8. You get Jesse on tier 13, you get some Steamboat Mickey shards, and as you go down the rewards, they continue on. You get Angel unlocked right there, more Steamboat Mickey shards. Eventually you actually do get to unlock Steamboat Mickey. And then you have these capsules right here that will actually give you shards for different characters in the game. These currency capsules that will give you shards to upgrade your characters. Jasmine shards, you get a full unlock for her, more Steamboat Mickey shards, and at tier 40 you fully unlock Steamboat Mickey. And as you can see, it just goes on. I think after tier 40 the rewards kind of repeat, and you just get capsules and tokens and Steamboat Mickey and Caroline cow shards. But even still, like all of this stuff is good, and I'm pretty sure it continues on indefinitely. Like I'm at tier 197, and I'm still getting good rewards. It is such a nice system. It's going to vastly improve the experience for new players. And the great thing is you get to claim all of this even if you're not a new player. Like I logged on this morning and I got to claim 197 tiers worth of rewards, which is so nice, and it is such a good and overlooked feature of this new update. Like it's not the flashiest, but it is going to do incredible things for Disney Speedstorm, and it is truly amazing. But let's hop into another race with a different one of the emotions. All right, here we are in game with Disgust. Disgust is going to be the event character of this season, and unfortunately, she isn't voiced, which is quite disappointing. I know a lot of us were looking forward to Disgust having a voice, and she just doesn't. So for her charged activation, she spawns broccoli all over the map, and the broccoli stuns people when they run into it. Just a pretty standard obstacle making special, nothing super flashy. She's a trickster, so like it doesn't necessarily lend itself to her playstyle. Oh, that is Sadness's ability. I've actually never seen that in game. Okay, well there you go, a little glimpse at Sadness's ability, since I don't think anyone knows what it does. That was interesting. But what I really want to show off is Disgust's normal activation, because I think it has potential, but I don't know if it's there yet. Honestly, guys, I don't know if I'm feeling Disgust Kit. Here, if we use the normal activation, and she sends out a little taunt, and then it hits somebody, it slows them down, and then you get it back again. So it's like almost like Gaston's thing, but you can chain it. I don't know if it stacks, it might be good. I don't know. It just feels like a weird ability to chain. Like you get it over and over and over again if you keep hitting people, but I don't know, it's not stunning them, it's just slowing them down a little bit. I don't think that it, like, you need to chain it. Maybe you can just keep chaining it until you eventually catch up to them or something like that. But like, at that point, I feel like you'd be better off using Angel's Special, where you can just slow them down and grant yourself immunity, rather than having to sacrifice your ability to use other power-ups at all while you're chaining. And potentially miss, or a lot of things can go wrong with Disgust's ability. But she's still a fun character, and I cannot wait to see if she ends up being viable or not, because it's Disgust. Like, Disgust is just so fun, and she really is a fun character. And I think she does have potential. I just don't know that her kit is for me personally. Now, some other new stuff we're getting in Season 8. Obviously, the Golden Pass is brand new. Our two Golden Pass characters are Fear and Joy, Joy being the premium character. Sadness will be the premium character for Part 2. It's the Golden Pass, but in case you want to see all the cosmetics, there's some new capsules in here, currency capsules that will give you a set amount of upgrade coins, so that's really fun. And then here we also have some exclusive cosmetics. You can see these. I really am a fan of these cart rivalries, especially the one for Joy. I think Joy's looks really, really good. I'm a big fan of it. And then we obviously have their golden MVP skins, Epic Crew members. It's a pretty standard golden pass, but just in case you guys were curious, this is basically everything that's in it. It's just cool. Again, if you're going to spend money on Disney Speedstorm, buying the Golden Pass is definitely the way to do it. But let's get into another race with a third emotion, this time anger. Alright, here we are with Anger on Mount Olympus. Anger is a brawler. As many of us predicted, it just makes sense for Anger to be a brawler, I wouldn't expect him to be anything else. And his ability is so much fun. If we use his normal activation right here, you can see there's a little red aura around him. And then if someone gets in the aura for long enough, he'll actually explode, the aura goes away, and then he gets his ability back. So we can see right here, we charge it up, boom, stun him, and then you get the ability back, and you can keep stacking it as long as you're near people again and again and again. It is kind of hard to pull off against AI, considering I'm way faster than them, but against evenly matched opponents, it's going to be a really strong ability that you can keep chaining over and over again. It reminds me a lot of Triton's ability, where he holds out his staff, he has to charge it up, it explodes, and then he gets it back. But Triton's ability kind of sucks because it's so hard to aim, and Anger really fixes that problem because you don't have to aim it, you just charge it down. Or you just stand next to him and it charges up like that, rather than actually aiming at them, which is really nice. And then his charged activation, I will show off to you guys as soon as I can get it, but it's okay. It's not anything special in my opinion. If we use it right here, you can see he just tilts his head forward and it's fire. Very much so like Jafar's ability, his normal activation, where he just shoots his fire staff in front of him. It's basically the exact same thing. Let's be real. But in my opinion, Anger's normal activation is where the fun is at, because there's a lot of potential situations where that could be good. It doesn't really lend itself to a team mode like Joy's ability, but I think just in a solo race, if you're up against people who have a similar speed to you, that can really be the difference. And the fact that you can chain it over and over again and pretty much stun it until your opponent runs out of boost or can't keep up with you anymore, because Anger also gets a lot of boost when that ability goes off, and so it's super strong. And Anger's design looks great. Unfortunately, just like Disgust, he is not voiced, but you know, can't win them all, I guess. But there you go, that's Anger. Now, another new thing that's coming in Season 8 of Disney Speedstorm that's actually not even out yet is on the world map. We will be getting more tournaments. We still have these Seasons 1, 2, and 3 tournaments. Those are permanent here forever, but we're getting 2 additional tournaments. One for Season 4, the Aladdin tournament, which makes a lot of sense. You know, we got Seasons 1, 2, and 3. It only makes sense to go to Aladdin next. A lot of us predicted that. But on top of that, we are getting another new season in the form of Mickey and Friends. Mickey and Friends is getting its own tournament, which is super exciting because that opens the gate for a lot of different collections to get tournaments that aren't seasonal collections. Like Mulan could get a tournament, Pirates, Hercules, Beauty and the Beast, Jungle Book, Walt Disney World, Oswald, Wally, The Muppets. All of these collections that didn't have a season featured on them still have potential to get their own vault passes and tournaments, which I think is really exciting because it's more rewards, more ways to unlock those characters. And it's overall just going to be a good time. But yeah, there you guys go. That is Season 8 of Disney Speedstorm. Super exciting stuff. This season is shaping out to be a great one. I know I didn't really check out Team Mode in this video, but I'm going to have a whole separate video later today on Team Mode because it is that massive of a feature. And I will also have a video later today on how to unlock all of the Inside Out characters as quickly as possible, so stay tuned for that and leave a like and subscribe if you want to see those videos as soon as possible, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.